Hello, so today I'm going to be doing a wig haul. I've got two wigs from Lockshop Wigs and two wigs from Webster Wigs. Both are based in the UK. Lockshop Wigs I think tends to be more cosplay wigs, and Webster Wigs is more like drag queen wigs, I suppose. And Webster Wigs was the more expensive one and Lockshop Wigs was the cheaper one. So for the first two wigs from Webster Wigs that I bought, they were Rooted Pastel Dream and Rooted Lavender Lace Front in Violet. And Lockshop I bought Mermaid Split and Cherry Straight. So the first Webster wig I have is Rooted Pastel Dream. They come in a little bag like this one. This one is a mix of peach, pink, mint, and blonde with brown, black roots and bangs. It's 22 inches long and it comes with adjustable straps on the inside to fit your head. And it also comes with a skin top, if you can see that. So the second one, I already took the liberty of cutting the lace. I'm sorry if you wanted to see that, but this one is Rooted Violet. It's a mix of purple, gray, and it has black roots. I already cut the lace down, and it also comes with adjustable straps on the inside. Both these wigs are very soft and actually not that shiny. Hold on, let me put this on. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're that shiny. If you wanted to tone it down, I guess you could get some wig powder. So the next two I bought were from Lockshop. They were the cheaper ones. They were $35, I think $45 total including shipping. The first one I bought was Mermaid Split. It is a mix of light brown and honey blonde. Comes with a skin part, if you can see that. Also comes with adjustable straps. And the hard front wigs tend to be less expensive. I think the lace front ones on their websites are also more expensive, but still cheaper than Webster Wigs. The second one I bought was Cherry, and it's straightened. It's a very bright red. Also comes with a skin part and adjustable inside straps. Both the Lockshop wigs are 30 inches long, which is really long. These ones might be a little bit more shiny than the Webster wigs, but they definitely feel the same. They're really soft. The Lavender wig, I think I said, was 24 inches and the Pastel Dream was 22. So I'm going to try these on now. So I went ahead and put on the first wig, the Rooted Pastel Dream by Webster Wigs. I also forgot to mention earlier that they did give you a styling and care guide, as well as wig caps. Lockshop came with a netted one, whereas Webster Wigs came with a more nylon mesh wig cap. This is a very high density wig. I really like it. It's super soft, not shiny. When you part it, you do not see the tracks at all. And it also is rooted underneath, which I like. It's 24 inches long, so it falls just a little bit under my chest. But it's not that shiny. It's super soft, feels exactly like hair, looks like it too. And you can part it any way you want and not see the tracks, which is a great thing to do. So I'm going to try on all the wigs with the bangs first because the other one involves wig glue and it's just a mess. I'd rather do that one last. So the next wig I have on is from Lockshop Wigs. It's the Cherry, the Mermaid Cherry to be exact. I straightened it, cut the bangs also. It comes with a skin top. This one might be a little bit more shiny than the Webster Wigs. This is definitely not as full. This one is a little bit thinner, but it is longer, 30 inches, falls down to about my waist. Not as heavy, does feel the same, super soft. But the only problem I have is when you part this one, you do see the tracks. Anyway, you part it, you do see the tracks. So I think that would be the only downfall, but for the price that you paid for this one actually is really, really nice. These ones tend to be more cosplay wigs, so So the next wig I have on is the Mermaid Split by Lockshop Wigs, also 30 inches, falls down to my waist. Not as heavy as the Webster Wigs. It's a little bit lower in density, but still really good quality. Soft, not that shiny, but I said before, again, the only problem I have is that when you part it, you do see the tracks. Just a little bit, which isn't too bad. I'm sure you can get over it very easily, but both the Lockshop Wigs bangs also did fall down to here, so I did cut them. Probably could have did a better job, but this is usually my normal length of bangs anyway. This one also does have a skin top as well, but these are really nice, really soft, not that shiny. A little more realistic than Party City wigs, obviously. A lot better quality as well. So for the final and last wig, I am wearing Webster Wigs Rooted Lavender in the style Violet. It is about 22 to 24 inches, falls exactly at my chest. And like the other Webster wig that I had tried on earlier, it is very high density, very high quality, and when you part it, you do not see any tracks, which is a plus. Feels like human hair, really soft, not at all shiny. I mean, neither was the Lockshop Wigs, but if you did feel like they were too shiny, I'm sure you could fix that with wig powder. It is a lace front, so I did glue it down with double-sided lace tape. Only this side, the part that you can see, because I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't glue down this side. But it does have a part. This part I didn't really mess with it because I just pulled it out of the bag, so I'm probably going to style it later. But I am absolutely in love with Webster Wigs. Lockshop Wigs was pretty amazing for their price, but I'm pretty sure that in my heart, Webster Wigs is the better of the two. It was more expensive. This one was $100, so I'm not going to be buying like 50 wigs from them per month, maybe one every once in a while, but I am really happy with the quality of Webster Wigs. Now, if you liked Webster Wigs but you didn't like the price point, I would definitely say Lockshop Wigs was really good for how like inexpensive it was. They were about $40, including shipping and everything, maybe $45 if that, and they were longer than the Webster Wigs. They were about 30 inches. The only downside to those was that you can see the tracks, but if you're really good at styling wigs, I would say that's not at all an issue. They are more cosplay wigs, and these ones tend to be worn more by drag queens, which probably explains the very high density and very high price point. But if you have the money, I would say get Webster Wigs, and if you don't have the money, I would say Lockshop Wigs is definitely a best second. But they both are really nice quality wigs. They're soft, they feel like human hair, they're not at all that shiny. So I would say if you were to try a wig and not a Party City one, I would say either get one from Webster Wigs if you have the money, or if you're looking for something nice but a little bit lower in price point, I would definitely say Lockshop Wigs. Also, I'm sorry that I was being so awkward throughout this video. It is my first video, but hopefully I'll get better when I start making more. But thank you for watching, and if you have any questions I didn't answer in this probably long and really awkward video, then just leave them down below and I'll get to them. So thank you. I'm gonna buy like 10 more of these.